Hello, everyone, and welcome to Red Square. I'm Sam Rosen, and with me, as always, is John Davidson with Dick Fain reporting from ringside. Thanks for joining us tonight as the NHL Rivals All-Stars square off against the NHL Rivals All-Stars. John, tell us a little about tonight's matchup.
Sam, watching the teams warming up on the ice tonight, you know things are going to get interesting. Guys from both sides are already sizing each other up, looking for any signs of weakness. I think this will be a great ride.
Thank you, JD. Let's go down to the ice for the opening face-off. And we're underway. The puck bounces away. Puck goes to number 20. To the left side. And there's too much interference in front as the puck is deflected. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. Mark Derbecker collects the puck. Josh Grass enters the neutral zone. Chip Peterson takes the pass. The NHL Rivals All-Stars regrouping their attack. Shoots it. Tanya Chesson makes a glove save. Play will stop as the puck is frozen. And the faceoff is won by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Paul Sebastian gathers it up. That's a wrist shot. Tanya Chesson gets his stick on it for the save. He passes it to number 27. Paul Sebastian takes it. The linesman blows the puck dead for an offside call. Josh Anderson controls it. Shuffles it over to number 3. Big shot. Deflected away with a blocker. David Pugh passes it. He gets checked. Chris Strong collects it. Chris Strong decides not to take any chances, and he'll hold on to the puck. The NHL Rivals All-Stars win the face-off. Deflected pass. Sent to number 72. Ryan Ostergren corrals the puck. Sends the puck over to Nick Sagal. Driving slap shot. Tanya Chesson plays the puck. Moves it over to number 24. Lets it go. Rejected by Chris Strong. Great save by Chris Strong. Nothing is getting past him. Chris Strong isn't taking any chances as he holds onto the puck. Mike Trudy claims it. He'll be checked. There's going to be a delayed penalty. Kamal Siegel grabs the puck. Sent off the board to number 42. Hard shot, kept out of the net by Tanya Chesson. Josh Anderson takes it. Josh Anderson takes it. Mark Derbecker handles the puck. Up to number 42. Sends it to number 16.
This is the wrong guy to mess with if you hope to get out of the arena walking upright. He takes every opportunity to punish the opposition.
Play stops as the puck is frozen. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take control. Greg Herman gets the puck. Sends it over to number 74. Aaron Nichols shoots.
Oh, that thing had some serious heat on it. That's why he's one of the most feared shooters in the game.
Adrian Brown. Chris Strong looks around and decides to hold on to the puck. Justin Jones wins the faceoff. Stick save by Chris Strong. They'll stop play for a faceoff as the puck is frozen. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take the puck. Body save! The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play.
Let's take a look at the starting lineup for the NHL Rivals All-Stars.
And the puck is snared by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends it back to number 21. Tony Cox fires it.
Oh, baby, he cranked that one.
Sends it to number 2. Darrell Hughes takes it. Adrian Brown takes it. Mark Derbecker delivers a check. Passes it to number 16. Stopped with a stick. More time will elapse as the penalty-killing line clears the puck. Mark Derbecker gathers it up. He'll try a wrist shot. Turned away by Tanya Jessen. Tanya Jessen decides to hold on to the puck, and they'll bring it out for a face-off. Kamal Siegel gets his stick on it. We're back at full strength as the penalty ends.
Oh, that was a dangerous situation, but the penalty-killing unit came through.
Ryan Ostergren corrals the puck. 3 men break out with only 2 back for the defense. He sends it over to number 3. David Pugh handles the puck. Sends the puck to number 17. Wrist shot. Tanya Jessen keeps it out of the net. Passes it to number 27. Pass to number 76. Here's a shot. Kicked out by Chris Strong. Ryan Ostergren collects it. Kamal Siegel collects the puck. Aaron Nichols gets the puck. Brian Moore receives the pass. The NHL Rivals All-Stars move into enemy ice. Ryan Ostergren drives it.
A rocket wrist shot or a soft floater from long range. Every save counts on the stat sheet.
Tanya Jessen continues to shut them down. David Pugh takes it. Pass off the mark. Sends it over to number 3. He shoots it. Chris Strong turns it away. Bevan Perrine collects it. Wrist shot. Chris Strong makes the save. Brian Moore gets the puck. Steve Bolander collects the puck. Kamal Siegel gathers it up. Aaron Nichols takes it. Bevan Perrine handles the puck. Aaron Nichols takes it. Icing call here. Bob Alexander controls the faceoff. Maxime Mercier corrals the puck. Chris Strong gets a stick on it for the save. The puck is frozen. Faceoff coming up.
Now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the NHL Rivals All-Stars.
Face-off won by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends it to number 8. Shuffles it over to Nick Sagal. Sends the puck over to number 37. Alan Shen takes it. Sends it up for number 76. Chip Peterson with a back check. Passes it to number 16. Moves it to number 8. He sends it over to number 8. Tanya Jessen makes the save. Sends the puck to number 13. It's stolen. He moves it along to number 76. Kamal Siegel gets crushed into the boards. Kamal Siegel tries a wrist shot. Passes it to number 13. He shoots it. Glove save by Tanya Jessen. Play stops now as the puck is frozen. Adrian Brown takes it. Sent up for number 2. The NHL Rivals All-Stars break out 3-on-2. Chris Strong turns it away. Moves it along to number 18. Tony Cox accepts the pass. Kevin Brown will get called for tripping.
Well, I'm sure he was looking for a chance to sit down anyhow.
The puck is secured by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Daryl Hughes collects the puck. Sends it over to number 42. Josh Grass dumps it in. Mark Derbecker takes it. The NHL Rivals All-Stars, they're called for the offside, and it's a stoppage in play. The puck is claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. It's deflected.
Adrian Brown can lay out some monster checks. A little demonstration right there.
Shot denied by the goalie. Passes it to number 21. Josh Grass collects it. Tony Cox collects the pass. It gets caught in traffic. Back for number 22. The defense clears the puck out of its zone. Blistering shot. What a glove save. The goalie freezes the puck. Aaron Nichols takes the puck. Passes it up for number 17. He shoots. Glove save. A beauty. The goalie plays the puck. Passed over to number 11. Look out. Deke shuffles it over to number 37. David Pugh gathers it up. Sends it to number 24.
You don't have much reaction time as a goalie, but he did it right there.
Fires it. Save is made. Save. Looks like the puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. The NHL Rivals All-Stars snare the puck. Mark Derbecker corrals the puck. Hard check. Josh Grass takes it. Tony Cox shoots it. Sends the puck to number 13. Tanya Jessen handles the puck. You can't play with a biscuit there, so he holds on to it. Kamal Siegel comes away with it. Steve Bolander takes it. He passes it to number 76. The teams are back at even strength, and the power play unit failed to take advantage of the opportunity. Josh Grass gets the puck. Tanya Jessen denies the scoring attempt. Josh Anderson busts loose on a breakaway. Josh Anderson with a check. Snared by Chris Strong. The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. Jeff DeLong takes it. Paul Sebastian gets the puck. Pass blocked. Greg Herman handles the puck. Greg Herman collects it. Greg Herman gathers it up, moves it along to number 74. He rifles a wrist shot. Sends the puck over to number 77. There's a drive. Paul Sebastian collects the puck. Puck goes to number 13. And it hits someone in front of the net. Check. Sent ahead for number 59. Backhand shot. Chris Strong keeps it out of the net. The puck is frozen, and that stops play. Face-off coming up. The puck is snared by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Josh Anderson takes it. Steve Bolander collects the pass. A good forecheck there. Oh, looks like a penalty.
Good call by the officials on that one. That was pretty flagrant.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars get a chance to generate something on the power play. Mike Trudy proves a little faster on the draw.
Another big hit by Justin Jones. It's what he does best.
Josh Grass receives the pass. A 1-2-2 formation for the power play unit.
That was a rifle of a shot from one of the best in the game.
There's a stoppage in play as the goalie holds the puck. The puck is snapped up by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Adrian Brown corrals the puck. Big hit.
This guy hits like a truck. A nasty, big, ugly truck.
Back for number 5. Off the goalie's blocker. Ryan Ostergren takes it. Sends it to number 17. Greg Herman dekes. He sends it over to number 2. Shuffles it over to number 8. Sends it ahead for number 2. Sends the puck over to number 74. Sent to number 2. He wrists one toward the net. Kept out of the net by Chris Strong. Passed over to number 17. Wrist shot. Tanya Chesson gets in front of it. Ryan Ostergren takes it. He'll be checked. Justin Jones corrals the puck. He shoots it. Turned away by Chris Strong. Puck played out by the goalie. Sends it to number 59. A bullet of a wrist shot. The defense clears it to kill a few more seconds off the power play. Justin Jones collects it. Ryan Ostergren takes it. Greg Herman gathers it up. Brian Moore collects the puck.
This guy is popular amongst his teammates. And that's what happens when you're constantly protecting them on the job.
A successful penalty kill for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. A whistle stops play for an icing call. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come away with a puck.
Not too many guys hit as hard as he does. Heck, not too many trucks hit as hard as he does.
And he's checked. Fires it. Saved by Tanya Jessen. Looks like the goalie's going to hang on to that one, and we've got a face-off. Adrian Brown comes away with a puck. Passes it to number 24. He shoots it. Chris Strong makes the save. Brendan Standard takes a hard hit into the board. Chris Strong turns it away. Body save.
He pounced on that shot and saved a sure goal.
The puck is frozen, stopping play. Puck claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. He's hooked. Bevan Perrine takes it. The pass is blocked. Bevan Perrine handles the puck. Big drive. Chris Strong gets a glove on it for the save. Passes it to number 16. Tony Cox gets the puck. Wrist shot. Chip Peterson makes contact. Tony Cox takes it. There's a check. Chip Peterson collects it. Sends it ahead for number 61. Shot. And it's deflected before it reaches the goal. TJ Holleran gets the puck. Josh Grass takes it. Up for number 22. He passes it to number 42. He fires a wrist shot. Again with a stop.
Sometimes facing several shots gets you into the flow of the game better. I'd say he's flowing great right now.
Ahead for number 81. Michael Lyons gathers it up. Josh Grass accepts the pass. Tony Cox shoots. Steve Bolander gets popped. He's checked. Deep by Bevan Perrine. Play stops as the puck goes out of play. Bob Alexander takes the puck. Sends the puck to number 33. Alan Shen handles the puck.
It's hard to protect the puck against a really good stick check like that one.
Alan Shen corrals the puck. The pass is caught in traffic. Maxime Mercier takes it. The pass can't get through. He takes a wrist shot, turned away by Chris Strong. Chris Strong takes it. Face-off coming up as the goalie decides to hold the puck. Adrian Brown wins it. Chris Strong makes the save. Sends it up to Nick Sagal. Sends it over to number 8. Here's a shot. Denied.
Boy, he really knows how to smack the puck around. Oh, he's one of the league's foremost authorities in putting the hurt on.
Another stop by Tanya Jessen. Sends it ahead to John Bartcue. Sends the puck to number 24. And the puck hits something before it reached the net. Watch the deke. And they'll send the puck in deep. John Bartcue takes the pass. Peter Wyckoff collects the puck. Sends it to Nick Sagal. Monster shot.
Ooh, I'm glad I didn't have to stop that one.
Shuffles it over to John Bartcue. Peter Wyckoff collects the puck. The pass is deflected. Moves it to Nick Sagal. Kevin Brown collects it. Justin Jones comes up the side. Sends it over to number 11. Forward line change for the NHL Rivals All-Stars.
No doubt who got the better end of that bone-jarring confrontation. Enforcers don't tend to lose those battles, and he certainly didn't.
The puck gets lost in traffic. He scores! And that puts his team in the lead. Give the assist to number 21.
That's good hockey right there. You don't get many chances to score, and he sure made sure that opportunity didn't go to waste.
Give the goal to number 16, John Brass.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars claim the puck. Greg Herman gets the puck. Moves it over to number 59. Tanya Jessen keeps it out of the net. Puck brought into the neutral zone by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends it up for number 74. Brian Moore. Tanya Jessen denies the scoring attempt. He moves it along to number 77. Nice check there for number 5. Paul Sebastian commits a theft.
Number 45 saw that coming all the way.
Ahead to number 59. The NHL Rivals All-Stars skate in. The whistle blows, and it's offside. Josh Anderson secures the puck. Passed off the boards for number 16. Chris Strong puts up the blocker. Passes it up to number 95. Darrell Hughes handles the puck.
This guy's job is to hit people, and he takes that job very, very seriously.
The puck goes out of play, and we have a stoppage. The puck is snatched by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Peter Wyckoff takes it. Passes it to number 5. John Bartcue takes it. It was just a matter of time before a fight broke out, and that time is now. The gloves are off, and it looks like we're going to have a fight here. He clutches on. What a punch! That was hardly a prize fight, but the victory goes to number 72. That was entertaining, but there's still a game to be played. Let's get back to it.
This guy's almost like a prize fighter in a hockey uniform. He's tough, he hits hard, and he's not shy about throwing down the gloves and putting his dukes up.
Puck claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars.
This guy likes to hit people, and he's really good at it.
Bevan Perrine gathers it up. Bevan Perrine takes it. Pass to number 81. That's a deke. Alan Shen corrals the puck. Josh Grass collects the puck. It's picked off. Passes it to number 37. Josh Grass snatches it. Mark Derbecker collects it. Josh Grass takes it. Tanya Chesson gets his blocker on it. Sends the puck to number 61. In with a shot. Kept out of the net by Chris Strong. Sends it to number 16. Passes it to number 42. Tony Cox takes a check. Tony Cox gathers it up. Big check. Chip Peterson gets the puck. Sends it ahead to number 81. Mike Trudy corrals the puck. He passes it to number 16. He passes it. He sends it over to number 13. Sends it over to number 37. Line change for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Michael Lyons sends it. Shuffles it over to number 22. Drop pass. Tom Yahtzee collects the pass. Body saved by Tanya Jessen. The puck is frozen, and they'll bring it out for a face-off. Bob Alexander wins the draw. Tanya Jessen gets a stick on the shot. Sends the puck to number 76. Kenny Lammers handles the puck. Hooked. Kenny Lammers takes it. Kenny Lammers takes it. Kenny Lammers takes it. Dropped behind for number 37. Chris Strong makes the stop. And they'll go to a face-off as the puck is frozen. Puck taken by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Chris Strong will play the puck out. Ryan Ostergren gets checked. Up for number 24. Chris Strong makes the save. It gets knocked away. Jeff Dex Blazier plays it back into his own zone. Denied by Chris Strong. Face-off coming up as the goalie holds onto the puck. Mike Trudy claims the puck. Sends it over to number 16. Alan Shen gathers it up. At the end of the period, the score is NHL Rivals All-Stars 1, NHL Rivals All-Stars 0. Dick Fain, give our viewers a reason the next period will be more exciting than what we just saw.
Thanks, guys. Chris Strong should get time and a half for that first period. The protection in front of him was broken down, and that last line of defense has been put to the test early and often.
Puck taken by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Kevin Bearbort collects the puck. Passes it to number 77. He passes it to Paul Sebastian. Up to number 17. Steve Bolander with a check. Passed over to number 97. Steve Bolander takes it. There's a good check. Sends it ahead for number 17. And the ref is signaling a penalty.
I don't think he expected to get away with that. Hope it was worth it.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars are on the power play. Mike Trudy controls it. Tony Cox seeing stars after that one. Kamal Siegel gets the puck. Kamal Siegel takes it. Mike Trudy handles the puck. Sent to number 16. He shoots. The puck bounces off the goalie's mask. Tanya Jessen holds onto the puck. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come away with it. He gets in the way of the pass. Rister, save off the blocker. He clears the zone. Justin Jones collects it. Wrist shot. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. And they'll go to a face-off as the puck is frozen. Kamal Siegel gets his stick on it. Chris Strong gets his skate on it for the save. We've got a whistle for offside.
Whether it's a long shift or a big hit, this is one guy who always seems to bounce back quickly.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars take it, having trouble controlling that pass. David Pugh corrals the puck. He passes it to number 74. The penalty-killing unit is in a 2-2 formation. Shoots it. Tanya Jessen rejects it. Chip Peterson corrals the puck. Brian Moore gets the puck.
You want guys like him playing on the same line as your star players because as long as he's on the ice, people aren't likely to take as many cheap shots at your big-ticket item.
Shuffles it over to number 59. Check. They're able to clear it. And back again to number 3. Ryan Ostergren gathers it up. Aaron Nichols gets checked. David Pugh takes it, sends it up to number 17. It gets knocked away. Sends the puck over to number 17. Sends it to number 8. Tanya Jessen turns it away. The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. Justin Jones controls it. The ref is raising his arm for a delayed penalty. Penalty is over. We're back at full strength. Play is stopped. Now let's see who's guilty of what. Josh Grass will be sent to the box for roughing. A chance to skate with a man advantage on the power play for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. The puck is snapped up by the NHL Rivals All-Stars.
Nice save, but he knows more shots will be coming.
Chris Strong decides to hang on to it. Face-off coming up. Jeff DeLong comes away with the puck. Kept out of the net by Chris Strong. Puck played by the goalie. The penalty-killing unit is able to get the puck out of the zone. Monster drive. Short-handed goal. Nick Sagal went high on the left side for that one. And that stretches their lead.
Sam, someone down there needs to get his eyes checked. The goalie gave them that one on a silver platter.
The puck is snared by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Pass to number 5. The power play unit is in a 1-2-2 formation. Tom Yahtzee collects the puck. Sends it to number 33. Tom Yahtzee shoots it. Play will stop as the puck is frozen. Passes it to Paul Sebastian. A 2-2 formation for the penalty-killing unit. Kevin Verboort collects it. Ahead to number 97.
Boy, does he ever like to put the hurt on.
Here's a shot. Glove save. Tanya Jessen keeps the puck, and we've got a face-off coming up. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take control. TJ Holleran receives the pass. Sends the puck to number 20. Brian Howell accepts the pass. Maxime Mercier takes one for the team. Sends it over to number 81. Goal on the power play.
He's a go-to guy when the team needs to make something happen, a real clutch player.
Penalty is over. We're back at even strength.
The penalty's over and they're back at full strength without allowing a goal. Great job there.
Goal scored, number 61, Baron O'Reilly.
Aaron Nichols controls it. He'll be checked. Wrist shot. Chris Strong keeps it out of the net. Mark Derbecker takes the pass. A hook by the defender. The ref is indicating a delayed penalty.
The NHL Rivals Eastern All-Stars have been charged with a minor penalty for tripping. Penalty by number 45, Paul Sebastian.
Mike Trudy comes away with it. He gets in the way of the pass. Stick save. Couldn't control the pass. Moves it to number 16. Shuffles it over to number 42. Justin Jones handles the puck. Mark Derbecker takes it. Sends it to number 42. Passes it to number 16. Passes it to number 42. Fetched up by Tanya Jessen. The goalie decides to hold on to the puck, and they'll bring it out for a face-off. Face-off won by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. The puck is sent out of play, drawing a whistle to stop the action. The puck is claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends it to number 3. Darrell Hughes takes it. Crushing blow. To number 76. Puck goes to number 21. Shuffles it over to number 42. The puck, it's a goal! Josh Grass went top shelf on the left side. And that extends the lead for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. The assist goes to number 42.
I can't emphasize how big a goal that was. It's that 2-goal margin. It forces the other team to take some chances, and you can sit back, wait, and pounce on them. Josh Grass can certainly take pride in these statistics, Sam. He's got 2 goals tonight. I think it would be an understatement to say he's having no problem finding his shot.
He moves it along to number 5. Peter Wyckoff takes it. Brandon Standard handles the puck. Here's a pass. Brandon Standard feeds it. Greg Herman takes the pass. That's a wrist shot. The goalie makes the save. He sends it over to number 5. That whistle is for icing, stopping play. Bob Alexander claims the puck. That shot is stopped and saved. Play stops now as the puck is frozen. Jeff Dex Blazier claims it. Steve Bolander takes it. Passes it to number 24. It's an odd man rush. Steve Bolander collects the puck. Tom Yahtzee takes it. There's a check. Michael Lyons collects it.
This guy is one of the biggest hitters in the league. Big guy, big hits.
A bit too much on that pass. Pass to number 2.
If you're a sniper, you want this guy on your team. He's going to watch your back and make sure that anyone who picks on you gets it back twice as bad.
The puck is frozen, stopping play. The NHL Rivals All-Stars snare the puck. The goalie doesn't want to make a mistake, and he holds on to the puck. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come away with a puck.
You can't do better than to have this guy on the ice when the game's on the line. He never folds under pressure.
Josh Anderson wins the faceoff. Drives one. Chris Strong keeps the puck, and we've got a faceoff coming up. Adrian Brown takes it. Sends it over to number 13. Jeff Tex Blazier.
The goalie is a hero, of course, until he lets in his next goal.
Tanya Jessen plays the puck. Sent ahead for number 24. Nick Sagal will be called for tripping.
Served by number 78, Nick Sagal.
Power play hockey for the NHL Rivals All-Stars.
They get another power play opportunity here, Sam. They executed on their last one.
And the puck is snared by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Kevin Verboort gathers it up, sent off the boards for number 77. He sends it over to Paul Sebastian. He's checked. Good job to clear the puck by the penalty-killing line. The penalty-killing unit is in a 2-2 formation. Chris Strong corrals the puck. They'll stop play for a face-off as the puck is frozen. Puck claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Bob Alexander gets the puck. Wrist shot, turned away by Tanya Jessen. Tom Yahtzee gathers it up. John Bartcute gets the puck. John Bartcute enforces his will. Passes it to number 81. Shoots it, blocked by Chris Strong. Sent to number 95. Alan Shen takes it.
If this guy is coming at you, get out of the way. He's one of the hardest hitting players in the league.
Tanya Jessen isn't taking any chances as he holds onto the puck. Jeff DeLong wins the draw. Too much on that pass. He can't control it. We have a stoppage for offside. Jeff DeLong secures the puck. Jack Evans takes it. Kevin Verboort collects the puck. Couldn't hang on to the pass. Jeff DeLong shoots.
Fine play between the pipes.
Looks like the puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. The NHL Rivals All-Stars claim the puck. Tony Cox collects it. Kevin Verboort takes it. Sends the puck to Paul Sebastian. Jack Evans corrals the puck. The pass is blocked. Brandon Standard handles the puck. The defense clears the puck. The teams are back at full strength. The power play unit failed to take advantage of the opportunity. And we have an offside on the play. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come away with it. Sends it to number 76. Blocked.
Ah, Sam, I just love to see goalies making saves. Makes me warm inside.
Shut down. Wrist shot. Alan Shen takes it. He passes it to number 76. He shoots it. Chris Strong keeps it out of the net. Moves it over to number 21. Pass to number 33. Slap shot off the blocker. Passes it up to number 16. Fires it. Kept out of the net by Chris Strong. Sends the puck to number 21. Passed over to number 1. Sends it over to number 33. He's hooked.
He wasn't in position to block the stick check. He lost the puck as a result.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars skating with a man advantage on the sends it ahead for number 77.
Some people shy away from physical contact. Not guys like him. They live for it and seek big collisions throughout the course of games.
Bob Alexander takes the puck. The NHL Rivals All-Stars dump it in. Kenny Lammers collects the puck. Shuffles it over to number 77. Pass blocked. Credit the goalie with a save. Passes it to number 23. Kenny Lammers with the check. Sends the puck to Paul Sebastian. Kenny Lammers takes it. Chris Strong makes the save. Sent up for number 95. Wrist shot. Tanya Chesson gets the save. Shuffles it over to number 97. Puck goes to number 95. Kevin Verboort handles the puck. Passes it to Paul Sebastian. The pass is deflected. Chris Strong turns it away. Sends it to number 5. Another save. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. Puck played by the goalie. It gets caught in traffic. Paul Sebastian corrals the puck. Save!
You can't enjoy a save for too long as a goaltender because you'll be humbled sooner than later.
Kevin Verboort takes it. Icing the call. The NHL Rivals All-Stars win the faceoff. John Bartcute gets the puck. The pass is caught in traffic. Loads up on one.
Each save is a goal the other team doesn't get. Pretty simple arithmetic.
Peter Wyckoff collects the pass. Alan Shen collects it. Dumped in. TJ Holleran gathers it up.
Good puck handling is one of the only ways to stop poke checks, and he didn't have it there.
The penalty is over, and the teams are back at full strength.
It's always a good feeling to finish a penalty kill. It's stressful. You're glad when it's over and you've done the job.
There's a stoppage in play as the goalie holds the puck. Puck taken by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends the puck over to number 72. Deflected pass. They're offside on the play. Jeff Dex Blazier controls the faceoff. Chip Peterson takes a check. Kenny Lammers with the interception. He passes it to number 13. Sent back for number 37. Nick Sagal collects it. Kamal Siegel collects the puck. This shot turned away by Chris Strong. And he's checked. Sends it over to number 21. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come up the center. He sends it over to number 16. Sends it to number 37. That pass is errant. Brian Ostergren sends it on net. Josh Anderson takes it. Kenny Lammers handles the puck. Wrist shot, saved by the goalie. The NHL Rivals All-Stars put their checking line on the ice. The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. The puck is secured by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Passes it to number 37. Big hit. Can't keep his stick on the puck. Hard check. Sends the puck to number 37. Bevan Perrine takes it. Brian Howell gets the puck. Sends it up for number 59. Sends it over to number 37. The puck is intercepted. Sends the puck over to number 61.
He got between the puck and the goal, and that's his job.
The puck is frozen, and they'll bring it out for a face-off. Bob Alexander takes the puck. He'll be checked. There's a big hit. Glove save, a beauty. Chris Strong will play the puck out. Here comes a rush, 3-on-2. Kevin Brown takes it. The pass can't get through. Wrist shot. Jeff DeLong accepts the pass. Crushing blow by Maxime Mercier. Stop. Nice check there for number 95. Kevin Brown corrals the puck across the blue line into the neutral zone. He shoots. Glove save by Chris Strong. Deep move. Sends it to number 1. Shuffles it over to number 33. Josh Anderson grabs the puck. Moves it to number 3. Kamal Siegel shoots it. David Pugh receives the pass. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. Huge hit. It's deflected. Brian Ostergren gathers it up. Wrist shot. Tanya Jessen keeps it out of the net. Chip Peterson delivers a check. Passes it to number 16. Kenny Lammers collects it. The puck gets lost in traffic. He gets checked. Mark Derbecker takes it. It's deflected. Sends the puck over to Nick Sagal. Passes it to Nick Sagal. There's a good check. Sends it up for number 76. Passes it to number 16. The whistle blows as the puck goes out of play. Puck claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. And the goalie doesn't need to make a save as it's deflected in front of him. John Bartcute gets hammered. Bounce the pass right off him. Michael Lyons gathers it up. Passes it up for number 16. The puck is dumped into the corner. Michael Lyons handles the puck. Block made by Tanya Jessen. Moves it along to number 24. Moves it to number 23. John Bartcute takes it. Sends the puck to number 24.
Wow, was that any good by the goalie, Sam?
Face-off coming up as the goalie decides to hold the puck. Bevan Perrine proves a little faster on the draw. Brian Howell with a check. Brian Howell collects the puck. Passes it to number 17. He shoots it. Tanya Jessen turns it away. Denied again. Tanya Jessen corrals the puck. Ahead for number 20. Puck sent into the corner, and the offense will try to chase it down. Mark Derbecker gets the puck. Greg Herman takes it. He hammers a slap shot.
Every time he rips one like that, radar detectors go off all over the city.
Alan Shen brings it into the neutral zone. It gets knocked away. Chip Peterson collects the puck. And right back to number 61. Greg Herman makes contact. Greg Herman fires it.
Great goaltending, can't be underestimated.
Brian Howell takes it. The scoring line takes the ice for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. The puck is frozen, and that stops play. Face-off coming up. And the face-off is won by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. David Pugh handles the puck. David Pugh takes a huge hit. Big collision there. Jeff Dex Blazier takes it. Josh Anderson gets the puck. Jeff Dex Blazier will be called for tripping.
I think he knew he was caught even before he saw the ref.
Western All-Stars for tripping. The penalty will be served by number 13, Jeff Dex Blazier.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars begin their power play. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take the puck. Bob Alexander collects it. Sends it over to number 16. Sends it to Paul Sebastian. The goalie notches a save. Shuffles it over to number 5. Kenny Lammers corrals the puck. He passes it to Tanya Jessen. Good job of forechecking.
Sam, there's not much you can do to stop a good poke check like that one.
Bob Alexander pilfers it. Kenny Lammers takes it. The pass is blocked. The pass is caught in traffic, and we have an offside. Tony Cox controls it. There's a check. Kenny Lammers gathers it up. Passes it to Paul Sebastian. Sends it over to number 77. Kept out of the net by Chris Strong. He sends it over to number 18. Saved again by Chris Strong. Play stops as the puck is frozen. The puck is snatched by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Pass to number 37. TJ Holleran collects it. It gets caught in traffic. Alan Shen takes it. Sends the puck over to number 81. Bob Alexander handles the puck. TJ Holleran delivers a check. Looks like someone's headed to the cooler for a penalty.
Man, I don't know how he expected to get away with that one.
The penalty has been set to NHL Rivals Eastern All-Stars. The penalty will be served by number 20, TJ Holleran.
Justin Jones comes away with the puck. Nick Sagal gets the puck. Justin Jones gathers it up. Sent to number 42. Adrian Brown comes away with it. He sends it over to number 24. Sends the puck over to Nick Sagal. Puck cleared by the penalty killing line. He shoots it. Turned away by Tanya Jessen. The puck is frozen. Face-off coming up. Kamal Siegel claims it. Sends it up to number 3.
Sam, they converted on their last power play, so the units should be playing with plenty of confidence.
Shuffles it over to number 13. They dump it in. Jeff Dex Blazier takes it. Kamal Siegel corrals the puck.
He commands the ultimate respect from his teammates. He does the grunt work, and he protects his teammates when they need it. That never goes unappreciated.
And there's the horn signaling the end of a thoroughly boring period of hockey. With the score, NHL Rivals All-Stars 3, NHL Rivals All-Stars 2. Anything interesting at ringside, Dick?
Thank you, guys.
We're ready to get back to live action with the opening face-off of the third period. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take it. Mike Trudy makes contact. He's checked. Sends the puck to number 3. Sends it to number 76. Chris Strong makes the save. Rister, another save. Chris Strong makes the save. He passes it to number 16. He clears the zone. Driving shot. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. Passed over to number 21. Stopped again by Chris Strong. We've got to stop in the action as it looks like we're going to have a fight on the ice. I guess they resolved their differences. They're backing away from the tussle. By Tanya Jessen. Puck goes to number 5. Justin Jones collects the puck. Adrian Brown receives the pass. Chris Strong turns it away. Another stop. Chris Strong holds on to the puck. Puck taken by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends it to number 59. Tanya Jessen keeps it out of the net. Tanya Jessen flops on the loose puck. Puck claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Daryl Hughes, stick save made by Tanya Jessen. Play stops as the puck is frozen. Kamal Siegel wins the draw. Sent ahead for number 3. The penalty is over. The teams are back at even strength. Josh Anderson takes it. Wrist shot. They keep shooting and the goalie keeps shutting the door. Chris Strong looks around and decides to hold on to the puck. Face-off won by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. The NHL Rivals All-Stars move in along the boards. Play stop for an offside call, and it'll be against the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Josh Anderson takes it. He'll be checked. Play stop for an offside call. The puck is claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Josh Grass collects the puck. Over to number 42. The pass can't get through. John Barthew brings it out of his team zone. There's a drive. Turned away by Tanya Jessen. The goalie doesn't want to make a mistake, and he holds on to the puck. Aaron Nichols takes it. Body save.
You have to know where that guy is at all times. He loves to hit, and he's passionate about it, as we just saw.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars take it. He passes it to number 77. The linesman blows the whistle for an offside. Jeff Dex Blazier takes the puck. Kamal Siegel takes it. Puck leaves the defensive zone. A bullet of a wrist shot. Passes it up to number 76. Huge shot. Save made off the goalie's blocker. Passes it to number 13. Shuffles it over to number 8. He shoots it. Tanya Jessen makes the save. Kamal Siegel collects the pass. The whistle stops play, and the call is offside. Adrian Brown claims the puck. Josh Grass has hot merchandise after that steal.
Sometimes you can be too unselfish with the puck. That might have been the case there.
Sends it to number 72. Passes it to number 22. Up for number 2. He gets in the way of the pass. Kick save by Chris Strong. Chris Strong thwarts another shot. Wrist shot. Chris Strong keeps it out of the net. Looks like the puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. The puck is secured by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends the puck to number 21. Brian Moore takes it. Looks like we've got a delayed penalty coming up.
The NHL Rivals Eastern All-Stars have been charged with a minor penalty for the penalty will be served by number 37, Alan Shen.
The NHL Rivals All-Stars snare the puck. The goalie got his blocker on it for the save. To Tanya Jessen. Attempts a deke. The penalty killing unit clears the puck. He sends it over to number 8. The power play unit is in a 1-2-2 formation. Justin Jones wins the faceoff. Sends it over to number 59. A 2-2 formation for the penalty killing unit. Brian Moore gathers it up. Adrian Brown takes the pass. Justin Jones shoots. The goalie decides to hold on to the puck, and they'll bring it out for a face-off. Kamal Siegel secures the puck. Stick save.
Chris Strong saw the shot, predicted the angle, and cut it off.
Pass blocked. Ahead for number 3. Sends it to number 27. Bad pass there. Nice check there for number 76. Mark Derbecker handles the puck. He passes it. Sends the puck to number 1. Mike Trudy passes it over. Josh Grass shoots it. He clears it out of the zone. Darrell Hughes collects it. Sends it ahead to number 42. He nails it. Turned away by Tanya Jessen. Josh Grass with a check. Chip Peterson corrals the puck. Moves it along to number 76. Hook.
He held on to it just long enough for the defender to take it away.
Sends the puck over to number 16. Here's a shot. Kept out of the net by Tanya Jessen. The puck is stolen.
That's a great way to kill a possession.
Shot denied again by Tanya Jessen. The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. And the faceoff is won by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. The NHL Rivals All-Stars successfully kill the power play. Adrian Brown with a big hit. Sends it over to number 5. Deflected pass. Brian Ostergren will be sent to the box for tripping.
I can't blame the ref for that call. He certainly earned the penalty.
And the power play now for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Bob Alexander grabs the puck. He sends it over to number 33. Big swing. Tanya Jessen turns it away. Sends it to Kevin Verboort. Pass to number 97. Fires it. Chris Strong makes the body save. The goalie plays the puck. Chris Strong gets the puck. No quick forward push by the offense here. Shuffles it over to number 95.
Kevin Verboort can lay out some monster checks. A little demonstration right there.
He rifles a wrist shot. Michael Lyons takes it. He shoots. They score on the power play. And we've got a new game. NHL Rivals All-Stars 3. NHL Rivals All-Stars 3.
Bob Alexander knows how to make things happen when the game's on the line. He's at his best in high-pressure situations.
Give the goal to number 77, Evans.
Puck taken by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Passes it to number 17. Shoots it. Tanya Chesson gets the stick save. The NHL Rivals All-Stars enter the neutral zone. Kenny Lammers drills it.
Impressive work between the pipes. It's not an easy job.
Bounced off the boards to number 74. The NHL Rivals All-Stars bring it in. Moves it to number 27. Steve Bolander takes it. Kenny Lammers collects it. A 3-on-2 rush developing. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. He sends it over to number 23. Brian Moore corrals the puck. Steve Bolander takes it. Sends the puck to number 27. Drives it. Sent up for number 74. The pass is deflected. Pass blocked. Aaron Nichols snags the puck.
Aaron Nichols with a pickpocket's quickness there.
The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. The NHL Rivals All-Stars claim the puck. Wrist shot. Denied by Tanya Chesson. Nick Sagal takes it, and he's checked. Sends it over to number 81. Shuffles it over to number 20. Brandon Stander collects the puck. He'll be checked. Tom LaRusso handles the puck. Deflected pass. Sends it up for number 20. Check. Brandon Stander gets the puck. There's a drive. Ryan Ostergren gathers it up. Kept out of the net by Chris Strong.
It's fun to watch a goaltender making save after save like this, although I don't think he's enjoying all the work.
Nick Sagal collects the puck. Face-off coming up as the goalie holds onto the puck. Jeff DeLong proves a little faster on the draw. Alan Shen gets checked. Saved by Tanya Chesson. They'll stop play for a face-off as the puck is frozen. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come away with a puck. Wrist shot. Tanya Chesson saves it. Looks like the goalie's going to hang on to that one, and we've got a face-off. Adrian Brown wins it. Passed over to John Bartcue. Mark Derbecker with a check. There's a good check. Bob Alexander handles the puck. He's going to feel that one in the morning. Good job of back-checking. And the puck is deflected. He shoots. Chris Strong kicks it away. Alan Shen corrals the puck.
That's just great defense. The stick isn't there just to score goals with.
David Pugh gathers it up. Passes it up for number 2. It's deflected. Here's a shot. Chip Peterson takes it. Passes right. Darrell Hughes collects it.
If you want to win consistently in this league, you need a guy like this on your team. What he brings to the table doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but is every bit as important as a goal. Take that hit, for example. The poor guy on the receiving end is going to feel that for the rest of the game.
He gets checked. Sends the puck over to Nick Sagal. Wrist shot. Saves the wide open shot. Major hit. Kevin Brown takes it. A hook by the defender, and there's a penalty.
Penalty has been sent to the NHL Rivals Western All-Stars for hooking. Penalty. 13, Dex Glazier.
Power play now for the NHL Rivals All-Stars.
Sam, that's a bad penalty. The power play unit for the other team's hot, and it's playing well tonight.
Sends it ahead for number 77. Chris Strong shuts it down. Chris Strong decides to hang on to it. Face-off coming up. The NHL Rivals All-Stars win the face-off. The penalty-killing unit is able to get the puck out of the zone. Fires it. Chris Strong saw the shot and deflected it away with his blocker. Nick Sagal shoots. Sends it up for number 97. Jack Evans takes a check. The puck is cleared out of the zone. Tony Cox gets the puck. Kenny Lammers takes it, passes it to number 77. He gets in the way of the pass, and he clears. Kenny Lammers corrals the puck. Paul Sebastian accepts the pass. Turned away by Chris Strong. Brandon Stander handles the puck. Puck goes to Kevin Verboort. Hard check. Sends it to Paul Sebastian. Huge swing. He tries a deep. Jeff DeLong gathers it up. The pass can't get through. The NHL Rivals All-Stars dump it in. Shot! Tanya Jessen collects it. Sent to number 16. Jack Evans gets the puck. Play stops because of an icing call. Bob Alexander comes away with it. Michael Lyons takes it. He passes it to number 81. Passes it to number 61. Good shot. Chris Strong turns it away. The puck is frozen, and they'll bring it out. All-Stars. Michael Lyons takes it. The penalty-killing unit clears the puck. We're back at even strength as the penalty ends. Alan Shen takes it. Maxime Mercier collects the puck. He'll be checked. Maxime Mercier gets the puck. The goalie freezes the puck. Jeff DeLong controls the faceoff. Jeff DeLong corrals the puck. Sends it to number 2. Sends it over to number 21. A little too much power behind that pass. Tanya Chesson continues to deny them. The puck is frozen. Face-off coming up. Bob Alexander gets his stick on it. Up to number 76. Shuffles it over to number 16. Passes it to number 76. Sends it ahead for number 1. Big shot. Tanya Jessen keeps it out of the net. And another save by Tanya Jessen. Kenny Lammers moves up the side. Sends the puck to number 33. Tanya Jessen denies the scoring attempt. It's taken away.
Nice defensive play, but it began with a bad pass.
Tanya Jessen decides not to take any chances, and he'll hold on to the puck. And the puck is snared by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. It gets picked off. There's a check. He gets checked. Jeff Dex Blazier Deeks. He'll be checked. Ryan Ostergren delivers a check. It gets knocked away. Twister. Chip Peterson gets checked. Jeff Dex Blazier collects it. Chip Peterson handles the puck. Chip Peterson collects the puck. Ahead to John Bartcue. Sends it to number 24. Justin Jones shoots it. He moves it along to number 21. Adrian Brown takes it. Adrian Brown with a hard hit. It's set. He scores! John Bartcute snuck that one inside the right post up high. And that breaks the deadlock. The assist goes to number 2. The puck is snatched by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Wrist shot. Stick save made. Bone-rattling hit. Brandon Standard will get called for roughing.
The NHL Rivals Western All-Stars have been charged with a minor penalty for roughing. Penalty will be served by number 18, Brandon Standard.
A power play opportunity for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Bob Alexander takes the puck. There's a whistle for a two-line pass. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come away with it. Sends it over to number 77. Shuffles it over to number 33. The pass is caught in traffic. Up to Paul Sebastian. A 2-2 formation for the penalty-killing unit. Ahead to number 95. Shuttled back to number 33. Shot! Tanya Jessen makes the save. He sends it over to Kevin Verborg. Sends the puck to number 77. Tom Yahtzee takes it. Jeff DeLong accepts the pass. Kenny Lammers takes it, passes it to Kevin Verborg. It gets caught in traffic. Paul Sebastian gathers it up. The puck is frozen, stopping play. Bevan Perrine grabs the puck.
As a hockey player, you're used to taking several hits a game. But hits from guys like him are like getting hit 3 times by someone else. He's big, he's physical, and he's determined to inflict some pain whenever he makes contact.
You can't play with a biscuit there, so he holds on to it. The puck is snared by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Bob Alexander fires it. Puck played out by the goalie. The NHL Rivals All-Stars on the attack. Kept out of the net by Chris Strong to number 99. Wrist shot, and it never got through. It hit one of the defenders in front. Alan Shen gathers it up. Maxime Mercier snaps it up. Alan Shen collects it. The pass bounces away. TJ Holleran gets the puck. Maxime Mercier corrals the puck. John Bartcute collects the puck. Sends the puck to number 61. The offense has a 3-on-2 chance for the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Alan Shen handles the puck. Saved with a blocker. Passes it to number 18. Bob Alexander off the mask for the save. He shoots it. Play stops now as the puck is frozen. Josh Anderson controls it. Moves it to number 3. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come in on the attack. He passes it to number 21. Checked. Mike Trudy takes it. The puck gets lost in traffic. Play will stop as the puck is frozen. Puck claimed by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Sends it ahead to number 22. Mike Trudy comes into the neutral zone. Josh Grass takes a wrist shot.
Number 55 just made that look easy, and believe me, it's not.
Tanya Jessen decides to hold on to the puck, and they'll bring it out for a face-off. Mike Trudy wins the draw. Tanya Jessen stops it. Chip Peterson takes it. Shoots it. Body save made by Chris Strong. Tony Cox brings it across his blue line. Josh Grass takes it. Tanya Jessen takes it. And they'll go to a face-off as the puck is frozen. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take control. Josh Grass gets the puck. Here's the pass. Sent ahead for number 76. Josh Anderson takes it. Josh Anderson passes it over. Josh Anderson is walloped on that one. Josh Anderson collects the puck, passes, sends it to number 3, shuffles it over to number 76. Big drive. Chris Strong gets the stop. Josh Anderson gathers it up. Puck to number 76. Sends it over to number 11. He drives it, and the puck never reaches the goal, getting deflected along the way. Wrist shot, and it's saved by the goalie. Shuffles it over to number 5. Fires. Save. There's a stoppage in play as the goalie holds the puck. Aaron Nichols claims the puck. It never reaches the goalie. The puck is frozen, and that stops play. Face-off coming up. Adrian Brown takes the puck. Adrian Brown moves up the boards. He shoots it. Chris Strong keeps it out of the net. A hard hit by Adrian Brown. Up for number 74. The pass is deflected. Justin Jones handles the puck. Nice check there for Kevin Verboort. The pass is blocked. Tanya Jessen catches it.
Quick reflexes and a scoring chance gone.
You can't play with a biscuit there, so he holds on to it. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take the puck.
You have to make those saves to keep your job, Sam.
Brian Howell collects it. Maxime Mercier corrals the puck. Alan Shen takes it. Stick save. TJ Holleran gathers it up. He passes it to number 81. Sends it to number 21. Puck dumped in, and they'll try to chase it down. Brian Howell receives the pass. Chip Peterson with the check. Maxime Mercier takes it.
You got to make that save 9 times out of 10, especially at this level.
He scores! Mark Derbecker went high on the right side for that one. Give the assist to number 33.
I could probably count on one hand how many times in the past few seasons I've seen a goalie pulled and then have the team tie the game up like that. It sure is exciting, but it just doesn't work that often.
Goal scored by number 21, Mark Gerbeck.
The puck is snapped up by the NHL Rivals All-Stars. Nick Sagal collects the puck. Jeff DeLong corrals the puck. Paul Sebastian with a check. Hard check. Brandon Standard collects it. He's checked. Paul Sebastian takes a check. Peter Wyckoff gets the puck. Jeff DeLong handles the puck.
You have to make those saves to keep your job, Sam.
Kevin Brown takes it. Passes it up for Paul Sebastian. Sends it back for Paul Sebastian. Peter Wyckoff takes it. Jack Evans gathers it up. Jack Evans gets smashed into the boards. They pay me the big bucks to stick around to the end of games like this. With the score, NHL Rivals All-Stars 4, NHL Rivals All-Stars 4. Anything more exciting happening ringside, Dick?
Thank you, Sam. The score is even, but the momentum lies with the NHL Rivals Western All-Stars. They scored the last goal in regulation and should have a little extra boost going into overtime.
Bevan Perrine gets his stick on it. Mike Trudy makes contact. The puck gets lost in traffic. There's a good check. Tony Cox takes it. A couple of players are about to vent their frustrations with a fight down on the ice. It's fight time. He grabs on. Hello. Oh, big punch. And now he grabs on. Grabs on. There's a vicious punch. From where we sit, that looked like a clear victory for number 22. Just like timeout in grade school, these guys are headed to the penalty box to think about their actions.
Sam, do you think the crowd is a little unhappy about that? Well, those two got to vent a little frustration. Now they'll get some time to cool off.
Jeff DeLong takes it. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. Sends it up for number 59. Brian Moore shoots. They'll stop play for a face-off as the puck is frozen. The NHL Rivals All-Stars come away with a puck. Sends it to number 81. That's a wrist shot. The goalie rejects it. Puck played by the goalie. Sends the puck to number 95. Here's a shot. Denied with a blocker. Passes it up to number 24. Driving slap shot. A hit for number 95. Bob Alexander corrals the puck. Passes it to number 81. He takes a wrist shot. Turned away by Chris Strong. Justin Jones gets the puck. The goalie plays the puck. Sends the puck over to number 95. Fires it. Blocked. And he's checked. Justin Jones collects the puck. Sends it over to number 81. Brian Howell takes it. Tony Cox takes it. Sends it up to number 95. Tony Cox handles the puck. He wrists one toward the net. Tony Cox collects it. And he's checked. Moves it over to number 81. And back again for number 24. Justin Jones gets the puck. And it's deflected away. Josh Grass collects the puck. He shoots. Tanya Jessen makes the save. Play stops now as the puck is frozen. Jeff DeLong comes away with the puck. There's a drive. Jack Evans collects the pass. Jack Evans shoots it. Chris Strong isn't taking any chances as he holds onto the puck. The NHL Rivals All-Stars take it. Hard check. Chris Strong corrals the puck. The puck is frozen, and they'll bring it out for a face-off. Jeff DeLong controls it. Stick save.
Chris Strong just made that look easy, and believe me, it's not.
Save with a blocker. Sent up for number 97. They dump it in. Jeff DeLong handles the puck. Puck goes to number 97. Sends the puck to number 74. Sends it ahead for number 59. He'll try a wrist shot. Chris Strong turns it away. The puck is frozen, and that stops play. Face-off coming up. The puck is snared by the NHL rivals All-Stars. Passes it to number 95. Big shot. Save made by Tanya Jessen. Tanya Jessen holds on to the puck. Puck taken by the NHL rivals All-Stars. Again with a save.
I'm tired just watching him make all those saves.
Jack Evans. Chris Strong denies the scoring attempt. The goalie freezes the puck. Strong makes the save. Mark Durbecker takes the pass. The pass is blocked. Passes it to number 37. Alan Shen collects it. The NHL rivals All-Stars bring the puck into the neutral zone. That's a deke. Shuffles it over to number 24. Brian Howell takes it. He'll be checked. Sent to number 16. Passed to number 95. He shoots it. Kick saved by Tanya Jessen. Sends it over to number 24. Wrist shot. And it's deflected harmlessly away. Monster drive. Passed over to number 24. Sends it ahead for number 42. Mark Durbecker back across his blue line. Brian Howell gathers it up. Oh, someone just took a big shot. Shot! The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. Jeff DeLong wins the faceoff. The puck bounces away. Wrist shot. Glove save. The puck is frozen, and that'll stop play. The puck is snapped up by the NHL rivals All-Stars. Turned away by Tanya Jessen. Tanya Jessen looks around and decides to hold on to the puck. The NHL rivals All-Stars snare the puck. Jack Evans, and that'll do it. With a final score, NHL rivals All-Stars 4, NHL rivals All-Stars 4. Any final thoughts on this one, JD?
Sam, that was as brutal and vicious a game as I've seen in a long time. I mean, look at all those penalties. These two teams demonstrated a serious dislike for each other.
And that will do it for us. For John Davidson, I'm Sam Rosen, saying thank you for joining us for today's game.